Boom, I'm in the room. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Sabran Day, coming to you live from the Old Heale Manor. And what a day of rugby it's been. Cool. Have you seen the games? Started off with Scotland, France. Almost went to sleep during that. France just about eked it out at the end, 16-20. We just finished watching England. Talk about a scrappy old game. God, Struth. Yeah, they were behind at the half. They just came back, just about scraped the win. Yeah. What was it? 16-15 or something, 16-14. Afternoon, Keith. Yeah, what a scrappy old game that was. Both games have been fairly scrappy, actually. Compared to last week, did you see last week's? God, we had a right old rugby binge fest last week. We watched them all. And, oh, brilliant. On your edge of your seat games, every one of them. England, Italy last week. God, didn't Italy do well? I thought we was going to lose that one. Just managed to retain it. But, yeah, Ireland stuffed the Welsh. No, Scotland stuffed the Welsh. And Ireland just beat France last week, didn't they? Cool. That was a good weekend. This weekend, not quite. Tomorrow, we've got Ireland, Italy. That'll be an interesting game. See how the Italians come up against the mix. So what's happened this week? Oh, right. Had a busy old week this week, really. If you haven't caught it, have a look at this week's Everyday Conversations regarding mental health. I had an old mate of mine, Martin. He's an old poacher. He's now a clinical nurse for Op Courage. For the mental health side of it. So he's in charge of a whole team that delivers mental well-being, mental health for veterans in the Sussex area. So that was good. That was a really good conversation we had. Urge you to go and have a look at it. What else have we done this week? Didn't win nothing at the meat raffle yesterday. Not a bean, not a sausage. But it was another dice day out. Obviously, always like going over to HMS Victory to the senior weights mess. What else have we done? Oh, I've had a few appointments this week. I got that final blood test. Had the second form come through that I needed to do it, so I had to book another one. So I had that done on Monday. And then Tuesday, I went in for the x-rays. So I had chest, hands and feet done. So I'm waiting for the results of that to see whether I'm still alive. Yesterday, Friday, I went and saw the audiologist again, the specialist. Had my hearing checked again. It's a little bit worse than it was. Tinnitus, the tinnitus is still horrendous at the moment. So they put us onto this cognitive behavioural treatment. So we'll see what happens with that. So I've emailed the people to see what happens. This coming week, well, what we got going on? Monday, go and get the barnet sorted out and a beard trim because I'm starting to get out of hand again. Tuesday, I'm going up to be a guest with Big Phil Campion. I'm going on Force Radio. So I don't know what the release date's going to be, but I'm going up for a chat with Big Phil Campion. He's the old SAS bloke. So that'll be an interesting little chat. See how we get on with that. Then what else I've got going on next week? Next Friday, not going to the meat raffle, but I'm going up to London. I'm going up to Smoke this week, next Friday, to the London motorbike show. So the guy that's buying my bike, he's working at the show and he's got us a ticket. I wasn't going to bother because the ticket's 25 quid. And I thought that's a little bit too much for the London bike show. It's not as good as the Birmingham one. But he's got his ticket, so I booked a Rattler, which is partly bus replacement service. So I'll catch it at Fareham, and it goes to Havant, where I pick up the train from there, and then off to Victoria. And the same coming back. So it's a bit of a bus replacement service. So we'll see how we get on with that. And I'll let you know how I got on at the show on next week's Live from the Old Heale Manor. But no update yet on when the Enfield's going to arrive. So we'll have to wait on that one. So because of the trouble in the Red Sea, with these Houthis and all that, the ship's got to go the long way round, so it's having to come round the Horn of Africa. So it's going to take an extra week or two. So I'm hoping we're going to get it sort of early March. And once we get it, we'll be toodling off doing stuff. We're going to do a video of when I get the bike. Going to do the handover and all that, what they go through. So that's going to be a video to look forward to. Then I'm going to do first impressions of riding it to break it in, or not break it in, run it in. Don't want to break it. Going to run it in. So I'll do a video on that, first impressions and all the rest of it. An owner's rider's review. And then when I take it back for its first service at 300 miles, they're going to allow me into the workshop to be able to video the guy talking us through what goes on the first service. Oh, that's going to be good, isn't it? And then once we've got that first service out of the way, then we're going to go and start using it proper. Going to go off and do a couple of little tours before the big tour in June. Now, the tour in June, that's going to be a big one. So I've been thinking, and because there's 3 of us going on it to start with, we've got someone's going to join us in Munich for the last few days. They're going to go off once we've finished doing the Großglockner and Berchtesgaden and the Eagle's Nest. Then they're going to be heading up towards Paderborn. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go further east. I'm going to go into Slovenia, maybe into Hungary, and then come up into Slovakia, Czech Republic, poke my nose into Poland, and then come back across into Berlin, and then come back from there. Or I might come up with them to Paderborn, and then go east to Berlin, and then north up into possibly, or go a bit further east into Poland, and then up into Sweden, and then back that way. I haven't made my mind up yet, but I've got an extra week or so. And when I get back, I'm off to the Adventure Bike Riders Festival at the end of June. Really looking forward to that one. So, yeah, this is that's a busy time. So we've got some busy times coming up. Now, Lady Heale this week. You know how these things go. She's been umming and ahhing and oohing and for quite some time. She really wants herself a little camper van that while I'm away doing my stuff, she can then go off with Hudson Hill, the Hound of Heale Manor, and feel safe camping. So rather than do it in a tent, this week she saw this camper van advertised, or saw it in a showroom where they sell camper vans, and it looked around the right sort of money. So we went and had a look at it. It's proper tidy. So she's traded in her car for this van and just paying the difference like. So there you go. She's got herself a camper van that she hopefully might pick up towards the end of this week. And then that'll be trying to get that sorted out and all the rest of it, and work out how it works and where she's going to put stuff and all the rest of it. And if the weather clears up a little bit, we might go and test it out. Go and find one of these campsites that's open all year round, and just go and have a night out to see how it all works. So there are lots of things going on at the moment. Now, did you know that today, the 10th of February, in 1846, was a boom, I'm back. I don't know what happened there. My internet went, boom, stopped. So I think I'm back. Maybe I'm back. Technology is all out there to test you, isn't it? So, yes, it's getting warm in here. It was pretty cool today, and we've had the heating on. So we put the heating on, so now it's warmed up a bit. So, you're back. Yes, I'm back. How's your weekend going? Is it all right? Are you having a good weekend? Did you catch up with the rugby? Did you see the rugby? What a game. It was one of those sort of games, wasn't it? Both of the games, actually. They were both a little bit scrappy. So, yeah, I think that's about it, really. So I've got another fairly busy week coming up. Things are going on. Things are happening. What else is going on? Yeah, that's about the size of it, really. So I've got a few things to look forward to this week. There's stuff happening. Having a good weekend, been into Retford. Yes, excellent. Did you take a camera or two? That's the thing. Did you take your cameras? Anyway, I think that's it for now. Keep a watch out for some other stuff. Looking forward to seeing the new computer van. Oh, camper van. Yeah, we'll maybe do a little piece on it. Not quite sure when we can get it yet. It may be towards the end of this week or next week. So, yeah, towards the end, yeah, or the week after. I don't know. It's going for an MOT on Monday, and then it's got to do a few other bits and pieces they want to do to it before we get it. So once they've got the MOT out of the way, don't know if there's anything that's picked up on that. And then they're doing a full check on it before they hand it over. So we're looking forward to that. No filming again. Have I? No, I haven't. I'm all right. No filming again. Oh. Well, you got to be in it to win it. So until next week, when I do another Saturday live from the Old Heale Manor, thank you for being there. Thanks for joining in. Thanks for all that. And I'll catch up with you next week. So until then, TTFN. Ta-da for now.